CJ So Cool, it's a pleasure, my boy.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Same here, man. Glad to be here.
You know, you don't do too many interviews.
I've done 0 interviews. This is my first interview ever. I just felt like
man.
my whole channel was an interview. They already got everything, but that's not the truth. So that's why I'm here right now.
Exactly, man. I appreciate it, man. You have almost 9 million subscribers.
Sound like he said 9 billion. I will gladly accept that. Yes, sir.
Yes, 9 million. And how long have you been doing this for? Like, what, 4 years?
I've been on YouTube since 2015.
Okay, so about 6 years.
6 years, yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Now let's take it all the way back to the beginning. You grew up in Indiana.
Gary, Indiana, to be specific. The most worst, notorious place you can be born in. Michael Jackson from there, but that's all people know. You from where Michael Jackson from? But it's a lot deeper than Michael Jackson. Obviously, Michael Jackson is a super megastar, so you don't want to be telling people that because then they think, oh, you from a good area. It's not like that. I'm from the slums where you don't even make it past 13. So the kids that look up to me, where I'm from, they notice that I'm not supposed to be here. So I'm grateful for this opportunity to be here. I could have been dead in jail, but I made sure I subtracted that from my life. I was not going to be around that type of activity, not around that type of, I was in the environment, but I made sure I subtracted that as much as possible. When it was an opportunity, I made sure I was there. Not in Gary. Wherever else I could be, I was there, which is why I left straight out of high school. As soon as I graduated high school, I went to the Navy. That's exactly what I did. And straight in the Navy, they could see it in me. They like, okay, he's already overcame so much. They can see the specialness in me. So straight from boot camp, I got selected to go to the Presidential Honor Guard. People don't know that because I don't brag on it too much. You know, it's not a topic you want to hear people talking about, especially once I got out the military. I'm not going to be bringing up the military, but you know, the military was a big part of my life and it actually gave me that military bearing, which is why I consider myself to be more professional than anybody from my city.
Right. So let's go back. Let's get deeper into this. So you grew up in a foster home?
I actually I started off in the foster care system, but then it wasn't working. So my grandmother, she actually came and adopted me. She's my real grandmother, but she adopted me and became my mother. And then I was taken from the foster care. But the foster care that wasn't no joke. Like people actually in foster care, I have to give my head to them because being in foster care can be way more detrimental than you think. Like I was raised by white people, basically. My first foster care home was white dad, white mom. All the neighbors was white and we were just black, dirty, bummy kids that didn't fit in. So got picked on, got pushed, got jumped, all that by white people. So it's like, I was 5 years old when this happened though. Of course, I'm not 10, 12 getting jumped by little kids, but growing up in that situation and then going into my grandmother's house and now being around all these black ghetto people, I was already in the white ghetto neighborhood. And now I went to the black ghetto neighborhood and it's like, okay, I already overcame this. Now it's time to overcome this. I've seen 10-year-olds commit murder. I've seen it all. Like I've seen people, my mother specifically, crackhead, prostitution. My father died in prison. I was only 9. So I have like this real hardcore background, but I try to present myself as a Will Smith because who really wants to linger that around? You don't want to be that. So that's why I changed my image. And that's why so many people look at me as this kid influencer because I made it that way. I promoted and branded myself that way because I wanted to be able to walk through any door without people saying, oh, this thug, you know, even though I got the braids, I got the jewelry, I got the tattoos, but at heart, I'm corporate. That's me. I'm CJ So Cool, a corporate business, an entity that can walk into any business meeting. I can turn it up, but I can also talk the lingo that they want me to talk.